name is Saran. I am the employee, and I sold it to some customer. And I store my in the sales table. It has my name over it. Now I will be selling it like as I am my employee. I will be doing multiple sales throughout the year. Okay. Now suppose some for some reason I decide to change my name. For some personal reasons, I decided to change my name. Now, over here, there is going to be for my entry, there is going to be, let's say, 200, 300 entries with my name in the sales table. Do you think it's a logical thing to go through all these 200, 300 rows and go and find and change my name? It's very inefficient, right? Because I have changed my name once, and I also expect to go to one place and change my entry over there. So what the star model does is it actually uniquely identifies me with an employee ID. So let's say over here, in this employee dimension table, call it or we'll just call it an employee table. I have one entry. There is going to be only one entry with my name um, over here. Now, but this ID is going to have multiple entries in the cell table, but my name is going to be connected to this ID. And if I change my name, I'm going to change it only once. I'm going to do the modification only once in my employee table, and that is all. That is all we need to do. So we need to change it only once. We need to make the modification in our database only once. But if we have store our employee detail over store the sales with my actual name, then I have to make all those changes in the database, and that might result in, let's say, some issues. Error might occur. Maybe there's a glitch in the code, and it might skip some rows, or or it will definitely slow down our app because over here, we're just doing the modification once. We're just searching it once. Over here, we're searching it 300, 400 times. So the modification happening 300, 400 times. See how much computation it's going to take if we try to modify this entire sales table instead of just modifying once in the employee table. So this is what we will be creating in our database. You can create it manually, or you can use let's say Flask SQLite relations to automate this process. Okay, so we'll just look into the SQLite part. Any doubt in this star schema of database tables? You all can see my screen, right? Also, how many of you guys here are actually present? I don't think. I think everyone just put their computers on record, and yeah, the others left. Okay, only two I see. Is it two or is it much more? Okay, let's see. Open
You
queue.
want to raise the hand or speak up?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay, fine. Whoever is here, we'll just work with them. Yes. Okay. Okay, fine. Anyways, just whatever you're doing, make sure that you're following the recording and working on your project. That's all I care. Okay, so this is the schema that we will be trying to build, and this is, I hope this was understood how we are building the relation table. So, yeah, this is what we are going to be making. So, basically, we will have, in our case, we will have, let's say, a booking table where all the data for booking, like the movie ID, theater ID, and how many tickets have been booked by which user, all of these things are stored. So yeah, that is what something we will be creating, and let's get started with it. So where did we leave? We left by creating just the database. We'll just say CMD. Okay, let's see. Yeah, yeah. So we created this model. We created this model and we left it from there. Okay, so what I will do is, sorry, I will share this code with you all. I think I can. Okay, let me just. Which one was it? You were working in boot camp, right? So which one was the boot camp that we were working on? Ah, yeah, this is the one. Just now, yeah, this is the one. I will make it public so you guys can have access to it. Change visibility, change to public. Sorry, not. Yeah, so I will be Chandan Kumar and Ravikant. Do you guys have any doubt, or are you just thinking the same?
No, I have no doubt pertaining to this. I have some other doubt.
Other doubt. Okay.
It is related to session actually because I am trying to render a template in which I wanted that username who has logged in should go
Yeah, yeah,
as a value. So that
yeah,
value is not able to fetch. That's
yeah. Exactly. I will teach you that. I will teach you that when we are making the dashboard.
I have done with the admin dashboard. User dashboard is almost completed.
Okay, okay, okay. So I made the GitHub repo for this bootcamp public. So any code you want, you can just copy it from there. Yeah. So let's get started. So if you don't have these lines of code, you guys, anyone, you can just go copy it from there and paste it in your code in your VS Code and have a common ground. So anyway, what we want is we have the did anyone raise their hand or something? Yeah, Chandan.
Just only one like what is exactly the plagiarism check? Like what is the check? Like which part?
So basically, plagiarism check. I'm not sure how internally they are doing it, but basically, what plagiarism will check is your file structure, the name, variable names. See, when you are doing plagiarism check on code, it's not going to be like no one's code is going to be 100% out of plagiarism. There is going to be a certain level of plagiarism in everyone's code because we are cut copy pasting code from here and there, right?
Correct. That's
But it shouldn't be like shouldn't cross like 90% plagiarize with anyone's code of your PSS code like this.
let's say if my code matches with 10, like if you pick 10% of each person, then my
Mhm.
let's say my code matches. I'm just because I'm copying from let's say chat gpt. So
See, ChatGPT won't. It's not. There is no problem with using ChatGPT.
okay.
Problem. Okay, because see how you're writing your class names and usernames. I can bet you almost 90% of the students are writing it like this. Okay,
But
but yeah, go on.
yeah, that's it. I mean
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
but the thing is, few people will have their routes in a different folder. They will create, let's say, they will create a uh, user dot route dot py user route py. Some will have admin route py. They will compartmentalize it. So this folder structure is going to be different for most of you because everyone has a different way of organizing their code. This is my way of writing code. I am no way I'm claiming that this is the best way of writing it. No, absolutely not. But it has worked for me well. I'm comfortable with this folder structure. So you don't have to worry about your plagiarism check. Just make sure that you're not sharing your code with anyone, but you are free to copy code from the internet. Just make sure that you're not copying it from your peers. That
Right.
is any IITM student. Okay,
Correct.
that's uh, all I'm saying. This bootcamp code you can copy, no issue.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So yeah. So basically, movie table I don't have. So let's go with theater. So theater, I don't have any data. Movie, I don't have any data. So let's start with movie, and we will fill this movie table with some data. Okay, so what I will do is I will just copy this. I will just copy this, and I will mm, just go to ChatGPT and just ask it. I will just say. Uh, yeah. Okay, so ChatGPT is generating some. Yeah, so five is fine. I'll just copy it and paste it. I hope by now everyone knows how to execute SQL queries. Uh, yeah, five of them have been executed. Movies I have now. Movies also I have now. So five movies are here. Genre is here. Action is here. Poster URL is also here. I'm not sure if this poster URL works or not. Let's go and check it out. Image size not supported. Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't give it. So manually we have to, I guess, put the poster links. Okay. So yeah. Let's see if this works or not. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. But let's see. Let's try it again. Movie poster DB. Wow. Okay. So so these are some of the things that we actually have to do it all by ourselves. Okay. So let's quickly just grab some poster links and call it a day. So use Google for images. Bing might have Bing images. I've seen that Bing images. It's not giving me the URL. So Shawshank Redemption. Copy image link.
You may go to this Pixel Way and all.
Yeah, you can go to anyone. Okay, no issue. You can check whatever. This is the Godfather. Copy image link. I don't. I think this one is a broken link. This will not work, or will it? Yeah, this will not work. I think it should be copy image link and let's paste it over here. Yeah, now it works. Make sure that you're copying the image link. So if you see the site name like Google or Bing, that means that this the
Sir,
link you have just have copied, it's not going to work. Yeah, yeah, man.
where did you pasted the copy that code that you copied from ChatGPT? Like in the database?
Yeah, in the DB browser, execute SQL.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. So it's better if you click on the image and then copy it. Sorry, Pulp Fiction. Which one is it? Copy image link and go over here and paste it. Okay, some things to make a note. If your link has data, then that means that this is like a small, very small image. So make sure that your image URL start with HTTPS and it doesn't have the Google or Bing name associated with it. Yeah, whoever has a question, you can please ask. Hello, hello. Okay.
And that wasn't a question. Chandan actually left a message stating he'll be away for some time.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. No issue. No issue with that. Okay, so yeah, so we'll start with these five movies, and yeah, so we'll use Ginger templating to query these movies and display it. So basically, we have our user dashboard over here, and we have our card over here. So what we'll do is we will, yeah,
So when I ran the code in DB browser, it's saying execution finished with error. It's not creating.
yeah, okay. So can you show me your code quickly?
Sure, sir. Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Insert into movies values, execute error, insert into function poster values. No such table movie. Can you go to your browse, click on browse data and see the table name?
Browse data.
User, so change, yeah, table name. See, you haven't created the tables yet, yeah.
Run your Python code once, the
Okay.
one where you have created the databases.
Model.py, you also go to model.py and see, show me that code over there. Go up. Buddy, can you just delete show time right for the time being?
Okay, sure.
Okay, now just run main.py. Close your DB browser and run main.py. Rating, rating.column.float, float.
Hello.
I think it should be capital. Hold on, let me see the code. I think it's, you're writing it. Yeah, it's going to be capital float. Strings also S should be capital. If you want, you can go to If you want, you can just copy the code from uh, the GitHub repository.
It's correct, I believe.
See, hold on. Table is already defined for this metadata instance. Buddy, that this is what I'm telling you are not writing following properly, because in line number 21 table name is both. How can both the table names have
Yeah,
have
correct.
same? Yeah. So think logically. Okay.
Correct.
There.
Correct.
Uh, don't just blindly copy this or that. That's not the right way of coding. Copy code, but understand what you are copying. That's the main thing. Now open your DB browser first. See if these two tables have been created or not. Yeah, three tables have been created. Now you can paste, click on execute SQL and paste your that SQL query. That sorry, yeah, query. Yeah, now instead. Yeah, done. Okay. Stop sharing your screen. Save the database and close it. Save the database and close it. Okay. Uh, Control S. Control S. Okay. Discard. It's asking you to save the SQL query. No need to save this SQL query. Okay. Stop sharing. I will share my screen now. What happened? Okay. Where was I? Where was I? Yes. So we created this. We have our dashboard. So user dashboard. So let's go and focus on this user dashboard for now. So we'll focus on user dashboard for now. Yeah. So what we'll do is we will query the data from the movie table and paste it in the user's dashboard. All the movies that are present in our database, we will paste them in the user dashboard. So it's basically what we did when we were learning slash SQL. So we'll just say movie data equal to movie.query.all. So we will just query all of them and we'll pass it as a ginger variable. So sorry. So we'll pass it as ginger variable movie data equal to movie data. Yeah. So it's better to use different ways of writing variables. So we'll just use camel case over here. Movie data equal to movie dash data. So yeah, we'll take this, go to over here and paste it over here and click on save and run our code again. And we'll go to user dashboard. So yeah, let's go ahead to our user dashboard.
Sir, can you go a bit slow, sir?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Movie data. How you changed?
Okay, nothing is being queried over here. Let's see why. Did I save it? Oh yes, I didn't save it. Query it again. Yeah. So 5 movies have been here. Yeah. So basically, what I did is I'm querying all the movies from the movie database, and I'm passing that data to a variable called movie data, and then going to the it's since we're using the user dashboard, we are pasting it over here, movie data. Okay, and so I'll do one thing. I will just comment and push it. And if anyone wants it, you can just go to the GitHub repo and copy it from there. Meanwhile, I will just make one small change over here. That is, just add a login sign up form. This, yeah, I will just add. It's the thing, right? Login. It was yeah, login. Make sure the spelling is correct. And
Where are you editing in the home.html?
yeah, in the home.html, I'm just so basically what happens is that when we are landing in our app, we are greeted with this sign up page, but we have no means of way or way of going to the login page.
Hmm.
So I'm just adding a button called login over here, a link to the login page.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So I think it's going to be href, and yeah. So this will takes us to the login page. I should also add a sign up page over here, but sign up option in this page also. But for the time being, it's fine. Sign up is here, and it's Chandan back. Chandan, are you there? Because I am about to show how to create uh, the display the login username in the dashboard. Okay, I think he's not here. Uh,
Sir, we are here. Please continue.
yeah. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Login equals to minutes, sir.
Okay.
May I ask a question?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Why is it that you are using a line 11 href and then referring to that particular login? Because earlier we were using different means, isn't it? To
No,
go
I
from one page to another page.
going from one page to another page. No, we are using HF only. Yeah,
Okay,
it was always HF. Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay. So next, what was I going to do? Yes. Okay. So basically now what I want to show you guys is how you can. So you have this movie data over here, and you have 5 movies. So how you can convert the data from these 5 movies into cards like this programmatically, not hard coding it. So what I will do is I will use this as a template. So basically we have already created the template for our cards, and what I will do is I will just use Ginger templating over here to so movie for uh, sorry, it's going to be for no, for in
Movie data.
movie movie data. What we'll do is we'll just say inline style. So we'll just say style equal to background image
Movie dot.
URL
Movie
movie
dot.
dot poster URL. Okay. So basically we're just writing in this, and yeah. So and in the CSS we'll just remove this default background because this is going to be unique for all movies. This code this is going to be same for all cards, but only the poster is going to be changing for all the other cards. So that's why we are removing that movie poster link.
If you're typing it, it will override, right?
It will override, but that's not the right way of doing it. Okay. It unnecessarily increases the load on your app because now your code is don't think that just because it's overriding it's not loading it. It's going to load the poster from both the sides. So it's going to load the poster from the front end also and from this CSS
Understand.
file also. But depending upon which text precedence, it will only display one. So doing this is a very bad practice. It will make your website much more sluggish and slow. Don't ever do this.
Like we
And
should
in the
not
future,
use image
yeah,
link.
no, No. I'm saying that because this background image URL, we're loading the background image URL over here. In earlier, we are also using background image URL over here. But what Singh pointed out is right, that this will
Yes.
overwrite it. But the thing is that it will actually load from both of these codes, and that will result in more loading time. You might not notice it right now, but this is as you if this is a very bad practice, and if you keep on doing it in your code, and as your code increases in complexity, you will in the future you'll see that your website is much more is very slow, and then you have to manually go and change the code again. So imagine right now you have only 7 lines. Tomorrow you will be having 700 lines. Are you going to go and check every 700 lines? That's not possible. And
Let me
also,
go to the
your
HTML page.
yeah, and so you should write your code so that your future self can even understand it what you wrote. Because right now you're writing your code, and tomorrow you will be forgetting about it. Tomorrow, no one remembers what code they wrote on after 2 days. So make sure that you write it in a such a way that your code is very intuitive. Okay, so let's just close this. End for, and we'll just remove this,
And done. It's done now. I think.
and let's see running it what we get. Yeah, so you can see we got all the posters getting displayed over here one by one, and maybe let's add a little bit of space between these movies, and let's also add a little bit of background over here. Sorry, a little bit of shadow over here. So we'll just go over here, sorry, to the dashboard HTML and say margin, let's go with 10 pixels, and box shadow, sorry. Yeah, there you go. It looks much better. It's better, but the white one looks a little bit of out of place. Anyway, it's fine. And yeah, so for now, let it be like this. Home, go to sign in from home, sign in from home. Yeah. So we'll also include another message user dashboard. Will just say welcome USER, welcome user, and then we will have the username over here. So we'll just have it username name, and we will display the username based upon the user that has logged in. So we'll also so over here right now it's blank, but let's create that. Let's make our website much more dynamic now. So now our target is to make display the name of the user that has logged in to the dashboard. So how do we do that? So first thing, we need to go to main.py, and we need to identify the route that is responsible for logging in the user. So I can see this is the route that is um, uh, responsible for logging in the user. And what? Okay, I'm commenting the code. Commit. So the code is on GitHub right now. As I code, I am pushing the code to GitHub. So if you guys want, you can go to the GitHub link and copy paste the code from there. Uh, but I encourage you to write it anyway. So we also need to query the username. So we are already querying the user check user and all, and we need to pass this information from the so the username is already stored in this check user. I need to pass it into the user dashboard. Right. So how to do that? So what we will do is we will say create another. Uh, I think it's going to be like the yeah. So what we'll do is username. So we will pass another yeah. So over here user data. we will say we will create a variable name. Okay, how was it again? Okay, yeah, like this. Sorry, I forgot. So it will be some, yeah. So username. Ay ay ay. What did I do? So it's going to be username. It's better if I use all caps so that username. So yeah, so this username is going to get passed over here, and this passed over here is going to go over here. So USER, username equal to username. Yeah. So how do you pass this username? So doing this, so now we have made our dashboard, this URL dashboard much more dynamic because our URL itself is much dynamic now. Takes the username variable like this. So we'll pass this variable that is, we'll go to our login route. Yeah, here it is the login route here, and we'll say username equal to check user username because the username is stored over here. We're querying the user and we're storing it over here, and this will only get activated. Okay, so now
Just
let's.
one second. One second,
Yeah, yeah,
please.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Check user is having the username.
yeah.
Why do I need check user dot username again?
Check user is the user object.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Sir,
Got
can you
it.
show
Thanks.
So now
the route which you created once?
login.
Yeah, the route.
Yeah, this is the route login.
No, username route which you created.
Username. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is the one. So I just modified the user dashboard to account for who is logging in. So I added a URL variable. You can call it as a URL variable. This is how you assign a URL variable. You just put
User dashboard.
two those square brackets, and within it you put the variable name, and then you pass it as a function argument, and then you can use it
Name,
anywhere inside the function.
username. Yeah, and you have to pass. Like, does it do when it pass to user
Yes,
dashboard?
I will show it to you. I just wrote the code now. I will show you what it does.
Username,
So
username equal to username. Yeah, done. Let's move, sir.
okay, so yeah, so now if I reload this page right now, you can see I'm in user dashboard. If I reload it, it will say that this is not a valid dashboard. Yeah, not found because I don't have any route that is user dashboard anymore. I have user dashboard slash username. So to do that, I can only now go to the dashboard using login. So if I go as Gautam email.com and sorry, it still says sign up. I should change it to sign in. Anyway, I'll do it later or maybe right now. Uh, User login. Yeah, this is going to be.
Sir,
Yeah, so Gotham and login. You can say that welcome user Gotham, but for some reason it is not printing. It is not sending the data for the movies. So there has to be some bug. So let's see what bug is. Console. Failed to load resources. The server responded with not found, not found. Okay. Okay. It says not found. Okay. Failed to say the resource is not found. Let's see why it's saying it's not found, even though user dashboard static. Hmm, let's try it now. Yep. So this is why Flask is so hated in the community. There is a lot of bugs. So if it, so just put a backslash in href in your style sheet. This one, only this backslash. If your cards are not showing, make sure that you have a backslash over here assigned over here. Previously, it worked without the backslash. Now it's not working. So that's Flask. So just put this backslash. Okay. So now it's saying say that welcome user Gotham. Go back now. If I go and write, I think I have Ravi 1 2 3 4 login. Yeah, so it's Ravi. Welcome user Ravi. Yeah, who is it?
Sir,
And yeah,
it did this, but I'm getting an error. Malformed URL rule. Something.
okay. Just show me how you wrote the URL.
Yeah. Can you see my screen, sir? Is my screen visible?
Yeah. Your screen is visible.
I
Check user. Oh
I
no.
did.
What is check user user? This is wrong. Check user equal to username. What is this? Username is the variable.
Okay. So what should I do here? Redirect to
It should be username equal to check user dot username.
user name.
Username
Capital. Okay.
in line number 56, you defined a variable called username.
Name. Yeah. Equal to
That is going to be equal to check user dot username,
user.
because check user is the dictionary and you can access the values of a key using no. What is the key name in your check user? It's just small user. Go to your main.py. Go to your main.py. Sorry, model.py and see what you how you have defined your username. So username is defined with all small letters.
Where, sir?
Line number six. Line number
Okay.
six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Username. So this method. Surname. Yeah. So like first we are creating this and this is again here we are checking it and this is redirecting to mm, uh, it is model LPY. Yeah. Here. Correct, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try.
Run your code. Check.
What's happening? Malformed user.
You haven't closed the username. Go to your. You haven't. I told you it's when you're creating a variable. Always the variables are in the closing bracket. When you're using a bracket, you should close the bracket. Go to your main.py and close the bracket in your user dashboard route. Go to your user dashboard route. Yes. And line number 56. You haven't closed it.
It is
Close
closed.
the bracket. This
It's
is not closed.
You have put a less than sign before
Yeah,
the
you put a greater
username.
than sign.
After username, you have to put a greater than.
okay.
Exactly.
Correct.
Now click on login. No, not like that. Not like that. It will not work. Click on login. That's the reason why we change it. So you have so login takes you to sign up page. You have not created the login page.
It's there.
Yeah, Mandat. Yeah, tell
Uh,
me.
I'm I'm getting an error like unexpected keyword argument username. I don't know why.
Okay, I
No.
will check. Hold on, one by one. Okay, Ravi, please continue. I mean, connect
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
login screen to your web page, and I will just look into things
Sure,
problem.
sure, sure.
So can you show me your screen?
Is it visual now?
Yeah, it's visible now. Redirect got an unexpected argument username. So redirect username, username dashboard. Yeah, so you have not defined the username. So you have to pass that username, that URL variable into the function. So line number 46, you define username as a variable. You have to pass it into the user dashboard function.
This is the
That way, user dashboard
Here,
function.
here,
Yeah,
here, here.
yeah.
Okay. So
User dash underscore name. It- don't pass it as a string. Don't pass it as a string. You're passing it as a string. Yeah.
okay.
Now reload. Yeah, run your code and reload it. Reload.
login page. That by
Reload it again. Continue. Okay. Uh, Unexpected argument redirect. Okay, go to redirect. So that means in the login. Yeah, this is your login. Redirect username. Okay, yeah. So when you are writing variables, the variables shouldn't two variables shouldn't have the same name. So line number 42, you have username equal to username. This is something that I want all of you to avoid. Never have username equal to username. Never have a variable which is equal to a variable of the same name. That will create lot of bugs. Yeah. So now go to your. This will not work. This will not work. Redirect should also have URL. So it's going to be redirect bracket inside pass URL for, and then the dashboard. This is not the right way of doing. Can you go to my GitHub page and check how I wrote, written the code?
Redirect here URL. You mean to say?
Uh, yeah. Now, yeah. So now just pass the user dashboard function name as a string. No backslash. No backslash. Yeah. And now username is not going to work over here because if it's
tablet not found. So there is
user data, so you can just say username and
any
username
login
underscore
created like here.
equal to user data dot username.
I think it will work because this is
Okay,
your
you have
rule. I have used different logic actually.
okay, fine. Let's try it out. But this will not work because your variable names in your URL, and this is not here. URL for, it's not URL. It's going to be URL
So
URL?
for URL underscore for.
sir login. This is the
Import URL for, just go up. Import URL for from class. Yeah, just redirect comma URL for.
login.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Chandan, tell me. And it will still not work. It will still not work because the variable that the URL variable that you defined is not the same one that you are using. So this is not the same as that. Yeah, exactly. Change that also. hmm Okay, now try running your code. It's running now. Just try logging in. Okay, did you forget to specify the value username?
I think here it is.
Yeah.
This is for silent function.
How are you passing the username value? It's fine. Username is fine. So it's going to be redirect. No, 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 no. URL for you have put the variable outside URL for. So that yeah, that value should be inside URL for. Yeah. Copy that comma also. Comma also. Remove that comma. Remove that comma. Yeah. Now reload. Okay, your server is running. Your server is running. Now reload. Continue. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. User dashboard. Welcome T15.
But why others not here?
Yeah. So that's because that's a bug with your what do you call it Flask. So go. So you see that static in line number 5. Static CSS. Static CSS. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So put a backslash in front of static. Yeah. Now reload your page. Reload your web page.
Okay.
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 Okay. How did you make this grid? Did you?
Yes, I in the style actually I have done this inline
Ah,
block.
yes, inline block. Great, 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 great. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Chandan, what's your question?
Actually, I'm trying to pull this parameter of username in the definition of a dashboard function.
You're
And
trying to do what?
yeah, that username I'm trying to put in this parameter.
Uh,
The
uh,
yeah,
okay.
because I need that username to
इसको
render my
साइन अप करो
template.
Render
जब
in your
लॉग इन
on your
नहीं
template like
करा है
this.
ना है
Yeah, so can I show my
इसको
like my
साइन अप
code?
कर दो तुम
Hold on. Like this.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait.
correct, 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 correct.
Okay, I got it. So this is what we. This is why I asked. You weren't there. I specifically asked if you are here or not because you requested for this.
Yeah, yeah. Just I'll show you. Yeah, I think I done.
Did Oh, you have made it?
Yeah, yeah. I just made it. I was
Okay, if
seeing.
it's working, it's fine. If
No, no,
it's working,
it's not working. That's why I'm asking. This is,
okay.
can I share?
Yeah, share quickly. I want to touch relational DB because today was supposed to be the final day, but we are running 2 days late. So yeah, let's quickly go through it.
So like I have put the welcome username here. Now this is the user dashboard, and so if I go back,
Uh,
this is the URL for user dashboard. Then your username should be
Equal to username. Yeah, fine. That is you're storing it. Okay.
yeah,
Go to user dashboard. Go to user dashboard.
yeah. This is the dashboard.
User dashboard.
Okay, okay.
Username.
Okay,
Uh,
I think add here.
yeah,
So
comma. User. Just create a Jinja variable.
लॉग इन करो पेमेंट की वजह पे
Don't when you are creating variables for your HTML page, use camel's case.
okay,
So you know what. Yeah. So all
बनाया ना
user
साइन अप बनाए थे
equals to
equals to that variable user underscore name. Yeah. So that's where you know which variable is meant for what. What.
so I have to just change it here.
Yeah. So change it to camel case.
So let me see.
Your server is not running. Run your server.
Yeah, okay.
साइन अप का है ये
Yeah. Login.
Yeah, coming. Done, done.
Done, right? Great.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go ahead.
One more thing, if we are not using going through the login page,
Yeah.
directly just putting user underscore dashboard slash some argument username argument
Yeah.
even, then also we are going to that page.
Yeah. So for that, you have to use Flask security, which you're supposed to be using in your Mac too.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Right now, don't go with Flask security. Flask security is there's I mean if you the documentation isn't right, so there's a workaround that we are using to make Flask security work for us. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So this is how we. Let's just close this. Okay. Login. Gautam. Login. Yeah. So right now it looks like this. I will just do display. Display is equal to inline.
Sir, I'm
Inline block.
facing an issue, sir. Uh, uh, First, complete what you have to cover, sir. Then I will come.
So just putting this display inline block will actually put everything in horizontal instead of vertical. But it's you can do the same thing using Bootstrap also. So yeah, welcome user Gautam and okay. So what next? What I want to do is when I click on this movie now, this poster, I should get the detail of the theaters. So that is the next thing what we will do. So again, we will go to the VS Code and go to model. So this is a very naive way of theater, but you can add more features to a theater also. But for the time being, this is enough. Uh, theater location, and theater name. This is quite enough. And we'll just go to ChatGPT and ask it to give us more data. Okay. So PVR, Chennai, India, Bangalore, Los Angeles, USA. Okay. Okay, this is mock data, so fine. To make you understand, this is enough. So execute SQL, remove all of these, paste it, and run it. Hopefully, yeah, everything works fine. Theater, so theater, yeah. So I have 10 theaters, I have 5 movies, and I have to randomly assign these theaters to these movies, movie ID and theater ID. So let's do that. So now we will build a relational database. So when I click on a movie, this is, for example, when I click on this movie, I will convert this entire movies into links. So when I click on this movie, it should direct me to the booking page. So let's create a booking page and a booking route, and yep, let's do that. So go to main. So this is a route for dashboard. We will create a movie route. So at the rate app, will not name it as movie dash detail. Yeah, movie detail. That would be uh yeah. Who has a doubt?
Sir, my login page is there, but
Hello,
it's not getting redirected to the.
who has a doubt, or did
Sir,
they
sir, my
some
login page is
message?
there, but it's getting redirected to sign up.
That means you haven't mm,
That's
connected
the,
them
Join
properly.
properly. Yeah, I guess some things.
go to your that HTML page. It will help.
Okay. Oh, can you show me a screen really quickly? We will
Okay,
fix it
okay,
and we will move on.
okay, sir. Sir, like here, are you able to see my screen, sir?
Just show me the error. Just show me the error. What you're facing?
I guess it's running. Yeah,
Yeah, it's running. It's running.
yeah. So when I'm going here,
Click on.
yeah, it's going to sign up page.
Uh, just go to your home HTML. Just go to your home HTML.
Home HTML. Okay.
Demo. That is
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
That is why in the beginning I told you guys to change demo to home. So href login. backslash login. Okay, just go to your login route. Go to your login route.
That is also open.
In main.py, go to your login route. Okay, okay. Login. Go down. Can you go to your user login.html?
User login.html.
So you have you just have copy
Copy.
pasted it your sign up page over here. That's why.
Okay.
Just
So what changes shall I do here?
Just go to my GitHub page, copy the code from there, and paste it over here.
Okay, let me try. But I guess
So
that will be
please
an
try
error
to
for me.
understand. Yeah, please try. This is an error. This is actually the how what how the code is supposed to run, because this is not a wrong code. But make sure that when you're copy pasting code, you understand what you are copying and pasting. So okay, so please stop sharing your screen and try to fix it. And uh,
Sir, if I paste it, it will be again an error because the name are different. So like here, what should I do?
over here, you're just supposed to have email and password. Remove all the other inputs. Just keep email, password, and submit. And just change the value, submit value to login.
Email, password, extension to
Keep that password, that re-password, re-enter thing, and all. These all have to go. User value, all of these things have to go. Line number four, remove line number four. Yeah, now try it out. Okay, now just stop sharing your screen and please
sure,
try
sure,
to catch up right now.
sure.
Okay.
Continue, sir. Thank you, sir. Please continue, sir.
Huh. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, so now we will be moving into the relational database. Okay, but before that, we will create a route where to dump our data for the movies. So we'll use the movie ID as a indicator or as a route variable or a URL variable, however you like to name it. So DEF movie detail movie ID, and it should filter the movie data based upon the movie ID, and it should have the movie data rendered in the movie detail.html template. So copy this HTML template, create another template, movie detail template, tab. Yeah. So over here, for the time being, I will just uh, have this movie data dump over there. Or what I will do is I will just write movie data dot title. That is the one, right? I have movie data title. Yeah, no poster, nothing. For the time being, just that, only that. Okay, and yeah, and you can see this URL. So now we have to create. We have to create. What we'll do is we'll go to our user dashboard and we'll modify this entire card into a link. That is like a link, like this this login kind. Oh, no, 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 not this. Where did it go? Home, user dashboard. No, not user dashboard. Anyway, by now I believe you guys know what a link is. So we'll just create this into a link. So I will just say a, yeah. So and I'll just put a over here, and we'll say href, and we'll say movie detail backslash movie. So we'll just say backslash movie. So this is the route we will. This is the route. and this will create custom route for each movie based upon the movie ID. So over in the user database, paste it, and this movie ID we will just select the movie ID. Yeah, so select the movie ID from here, and yeah, hopefully I think let's see if it works or not. Gautam, sign up. Now, yeah, now you can see that the cursor changes when we hover over the movies, and now if I click on Batman, you can see the Dark Knight. If I click on Shawshank Redemption, Godfather, Godfather. So now if I click on the movie, it takes me to a dedicated page for that movie. You can see the URL is also now movie detail ID of that movie detail ID of that movie.
Sir, can you once show the movie detail route?
Yeah. So this is the movie detail route. So we created this custom movie detail route, and we are using the movie ID to query the data related to the movie. And for the time being, we're just displaying the movie name or the title of the movie. We'll also now, the second thing, what we'll do is we'll actually display the theaters in which the movie is being played.
Can I ask a question here? Which part of it is actually going to be the movie name, and you once you click it, it's going to the title, isn't it?
Yeah. So when you click it, it creates a
Mhm.
custom route, or it
Mhm.
modifies this route with the variable. So movie
Mhm.
detail, movie ID. So if the
Okay.
movie ID is one, movie ID two, depending upon which one, and this movie ID then goes into this movie detail function,
Mhm.
and then this movie detail function uses this movie ID as a function argument, and then that movie ID query is used to search that particular movie from the movie table.
Mhm.
So all the data related to the movie table is stored in this movie data,
Yeah.
and then I'm sending this movie data to a Jinja variable called movie data,
And
movie
movie
camel case
data
data.
in this case is the title of the movie.
Yeah, so title of the movie. So basically, it's not a title of the movie. It has everything related to the movie. All the details are stored in the movie.
Uh-huh.
But what I'm doing is, no, sorry, where did it go? Movie detail. Yeah, I am only extracting the title
Title
from it
files. Okay.
for the
Mm.
time being, just to show you it.
Yeah.
In fact, we will actually be displaying everything over
Okay.
here. So
Okay.
I
Fair.
will create some a card and display the data over here also.
Okay.
Everything. But now we want to. I just want to quickly move
Follow-up
on
question on that
to,
one.
yeah.
Follow-up question is when you click it, you are going to the screen. How is that getting activated? If you are
Ravi, your
speaking to.
voice is not clear. Can you fix your mic?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Is it better now?
yeah, much better.
Yeah. So, how are you activating the click? The moment you click it, it is taking the input, isn't it?
Yeah. So going to the user dashboard, I converted each of these cards.
Mm-hmm.
I converted each of these cards into a link. So
Okay.
basically, anything can be a link. Okay. So what I did is
Mhm.
I just wrapped this card around a link tag, and I added this the route, custom route that I created for each movie. So what it does it when this sorry, not this username, when this movie data. So basically, what happens is, let me just explain the flow to you. So when the user logs in, he
Mhm.
queries all the data in the movie database, gets the
Correct.
data for all the movies
Yeah.
that gets stored in this Jinja variable.
Yeah.
From this movie Jinja variable over here, I'm
Mm-hmm.
extracting each movie through a loop, and then I am creating custom movie detail routes, like movie detail one, movie detail two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So these are the routes.
Okay.
So depending upon the movie ID, whenever you click, because now these are all clickable links. These cards are clickable links. They have an
Mm-hmm.
hyperlink associated to it. Clicking on this
Mm-hmm.
hyperlink goes to this activate this movie routes. The
Okay.
ID gets collected from that route link, and it then queries that particular movie and sends that data to that movie, and then it gets displayed in the movie detailed HTML.
Okay, can you go back to the HTML thing once again, please?
Which one? Uh,
The one where you are having the links created for each of
uh,
these. Yeah. Here, okay, movie poster URL. Okay, but the ID is there. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
okay.
Yeah. I was just wondering how are you getting the movie ID once you click that, but you already have given it as the ID itself is the name for that link.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. This is clear, right? Now
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
flow is clear, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So now basically what I want to do is I want to log in. I don't need model.py. The dashboard also don't need right now. This I might need. Home. I don't need. Home CSS. Also I don't need. So basically, right now I want to create a table. I want to assign theaters to each of these movies. So what I will do is I will create a relationship. So I will just okay, under this title I will just say theater ID, theater or TID. So to just for short, TID equal to. Sorry, this is going to be underscore TID is equal to uh, DB. It's no longer going to be a column. It's going to be a relationship and theater. Backup movies. No, this is not how I'm. So there, let me just refer it. Yeah, relationship theaters. So this is going to be relationship with theater, and it's going to refer. I'm sorry, it's going to not back ref. It's going to refer a secondary table. Secondary table. It's going to refer a secondary table called let's say we'll call it venue. We'll call it movie theater. Movie theater. So we'll create a table called movie theater now. So we'll create right in the middle. We'll call it class movie theater model. Yeah, movie theater table, and we'll have MID, that is the movie ID. MID, that is the movie ID. We'll have the foreign. It will be an integer. It will be have a foreign key, and it will be movie.id. Okay, and then I will have theater ID, that is TID column. It will have theater ID as the foreign key integer. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be this, and now we are ready to create now the relationship. This is how you establish a relationship. So let's understand how to read it. You have a movie table. You want to create a relationship with the theater table. So when you create a relationship, you need to store that data in a somewhere. So we created this movie theater relationship table, and we are storing those relationships. It is one to many relationship. One movie can have multiple theaters. One theater can have multiple movies showing to it. But there shouldn't be duplicate entries. For example, movie one is being shown in theater one. That is one relationship. There shouldn't be another duplicate entry stating the same. That movie one is being shown in theater one. But movie one is showing in theater one, movie one is again showing in theater two. That is completely acceptable. Now, you want to specify, you want to store this data into the movie table where you want to specify where these movies are being shown. So we created a theater ID. or let's just say not theater ID, let's call it theaters. Oh, sorry. Yeah, theaters. So having theaters is the so theater stores the all the theaters in which this particular movie is being shown. So how so theater is going to be a relationship. It's going to be a relationship with theater, and to see how that relationship between each movie and the theaters, we refer this is the we refer this table secondary table called movie theaters. Yeah, I was expecting some doubts in this place. Yeah, yeah, Mandat Singh.
I'm
Yeah,
just giving a question. Actually, theater we are defining in line number 31, right?
yeah.
Theaters. And
Line number
movie we are
31.
defining, yes,
Yeah,
movie we are defining in line number 15. Is it possible to define that movie theater in between? Because we are using that theaters as a second foreign key in this
this one,
movie theater. Yes.
this one. In between, as in,
Means theater's definition should be prior to movie theater, right?
doesn't matter. The order doesn't matter.
Okay.
Uh, the order will not matter because this only tells you how to create the database. It doesn't tell you how to read the database.
Okay, it will create the table only, right?
Yeah, yeah. It will take care of it. The order over here doesn't matter. It will.
When we will execute the database, that time that foreign key should be there. Exist.
Uh,
So that table should exist, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly.
While querying. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
yeah,
one question here. We have
yeah,
movies and we have theaters.
yeah.
And movie theater is a place where
Relationship
the
table.
relationship is being set.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
stored. Relationship is being stored, documented.
Okay. But why do we need line 19 theaters where we are saying secondary is movie theater?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this actually works like a magic because if you have this line, you don't have to query this table.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so that this is something that you should understand that if I have this table, movie theater table, why do I need this line? Because I can just go into this movie theater relationship table and query it from here. But then you have to manually query it. Whereas if you have this relationship table defined over here, then what's going to happen is that class SQL Alchemy it's going to handle the querying for you. So you can just say movie dot theater, and it will give you all the theaters that are associated with that particular movie. You don't have to query this theater table again. It has already done the querying for you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
that is why we are using this. Yeah, so again, as I mentioned, this is not actually a good thing to do because my variable names are over here, so don't want to make that mistake. So I will just say current theaters, current theaters, because some entries in this movie theater might get deleted. So I just want to store only the current theaters where this movie is being shown. Okay, and make sure that before you uh, create this movie theater table, uh, make sure that you have this movie and theater table before you create this movie theater table. Otherwise it will uh, when you're trying to delete some data from the movie or the theater, it will create some problem. I will show you those problems as we go by, but for now let it be like this.
No, could you repeat again, please?
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that make sure that when you are building your database, make sure that you have the tables defined first and then the relation. Okay. Don't have the movie theater table created and then try to add movies and theaters. Otherwise, you will get some errors. Who has a doubt? Yeah, Chandan, tell me.
So this was my doubt yesterday. Like just
Yeah,
open this model.py.
yeah.
So in defining this movie theater, because we have made some foreign key from the class movie. So whichever we want to associate, we just need to make the foreign key. Is it the meaning of secondary? Like you have made the secondary equals to movie theater.
Secondary equal to movie theater means that you're telling the database, you're telling the computer that there's a relationship between movie and theater. This is only conveying this message that movie and theater are related. But
Yeah.
how is it related? So
So
for that information, you are assigning the secondary. So you
okay.
are assigning a secondary table where you can look deeper into the relationship between movie and theaters.
So this way we can create any table to link two tables which are
Yeah,
not having any direct relationship.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's say you have another two table. Let's say you want to create a relationship between user and movies. You
Yeah.
create another table called user movies, and then you can store that. That is the what this is. Oh, sorry. I think did I turn it off? Oh no, it's over here. The star schema is all about.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
This
through the star
was
schema.
my
You
doubt
can. Okay.
yesterday. This was my doubt yesterday. That's
Okay.
why.
Okay.
And one more
Yeah.
thing, that primary key is just to ensure that there is no duplicate rows.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Nothing more than that. No
Nothing more
use,
than
right?
that. Nothing more than that. Primary key should be always be unique, and it should never have. Uh, it should never be duplicated. So that's why we
Okay.
have auto increment over here, so that the primary key is always going to be unique. The our framework or this class SQL Alchemy takes care of that part. We don't have to manually take care of the uniqueness of the primary key.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So now let's run our code again. Let's run main.py.
Sir, when
Am I
I'm
run dot-
so when I'm doing
Oh wait. Model.py name R is not defined. Why is it saying this? Hold on. There is some issue with the code. It's not running.
Maybe we need to recreate this entire
Wait,
data.
wait, wait. Uh-huh. SQL create table. Okay. Background on this error. Okay.
Just log.
Database also. Okay. Database is locked. Okay.
Yeah, we have to recreate again
No,
everything.
no, not recreate. I had access to the database through DB browser, right? So if I close it, discard the changes and run it again, it will now work. Yep. So that if you see that this error where the database is locked, that means that you just have to close your DB browser and rerun your code. That's it. Okay. So yeah. So now if I open my database again, I should have four tables. Yeah. Movie theater table. Now pay attention and to one more thing. That is,
Just
if
one
you
question. Just one question here.
yeah before that, I just want to show you something. If you go to movie, we already defined a current theater. It might look like a column, but it's not being shown over here. Can anyone tell me why?
It is just a relationship. It's not a.
Exactly. It's a relationship. It's an internal connection. It's not supposed to be shown over here. Okay. So it's not going to be displayed over here because it's not a column. It's a relation. It's a relation. So this might be asking the Viva that you have created created this current theater over here, but it's not unlike the other one like title and poster. It's not getting displayed or rendered in your DB browser. Why is it that? So the answer is that it's because it's a relationship, not a column. Yeah, Chandan, now you can ask your
Yeah.
question.
So my question was like today I did the same. I deleted the entire database because I added one more column to the existing table. So my question is like, is it necessary to delete the entire database to create a new column?
Yeah, that kind of is.
Yeah.
That kind of is. Or you can do this. You can actually manually go create a column here and manually go over here and select this movie table, modify table, and add a new column over here using this
Okay. So
graphical user interface.
I can do from here also,
Yeah.
and that
So
will
yeah,
appear in the VS Code.
VS Code normal just like define a name over here like this.
No, no. Like I have to do this manually there in the, let's say, browser, the browser. So I have to rewrite the same thing in the
Exactly.
VS
Yeah,
Code. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
It will
yeah.
not fetch something like naturally. No, nothing
No,
like
no, it will not fetch it naturally.
that. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Who has another question?
Sir, when I'm creating theaters.id, I guess
Yeah,
it's saying theater is not defined. Like in foreign key, it's like
theater is not div. Check the spelling. Check the spelling. It should, if it is not defined, that means you have mistake as well. You can, what you can do is you can select the entire theater and see if it's highlighting this theater over here also like this or not.
spelling seems to be correct. PH.
If it is correct, there is no reason for it not to work.
Table name equal to
Theater
theater.
and theater should be
Yes.
like this. Or make sure if there is a ID written over here or not.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Like
Yeah,
it
got it.
has to
Yeah,
be under double quote, like quotes.
yeah, it should be in code.
See, if you have defined as a string, then it must be in code. If it is integer, then number.
Yes.
But in
See, the
movie.id,
syntaxes are fixed. What?
but
In?
in movie.id, it's not showing. It's not inside quotes, even though.
Not possible.
Sir, it
It should
is.
be inside code.
I will show you.
See, these are syntaxes that are fixed. You can't change the syntaxes the way I'm writing. These syntaxes are fixed. You can't change the syntaxes. Just show me then. Fine. Just show it to me quickly.
Sir, please help me to reach the point till you have
Yeah.
reached.
Movie.id foreign key. No, it's not the right way of doing. It should give you an error. I don't know why it's giving it not highlighting it. Put it in code. It's not the right way of doing. Yeah, put it in code. Yeah. Okay, let's
Okay.
see. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, let's go. Uh, view function mapping override an existing function user dashboard. But you don't blindly copy paste. You have copy pasted. You haven't changed the function name in your route. Go and change the function name in your route.
Like where, sir?
Line line number 47, I guess. Wrapper no add URL. I'm not sure. It's in your main.py. Problem is in your main.py. There are lots of problems. Movie ID is not defined first of all. User dashboard. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. If you are copy pasting, you're not trying to understand the code. You're just copy pasting them. So you have. Why do you have two user dashboard username? Have a key
No, no,
when you're
no.
writing the
I
code.
was trying to create for movie details. I guess. Oh, I double copy pasted this. Now correct.
Now run. So movie ID is not defined. First of all, movie ID is not defined. You just have to send the movie ID into the movie details. Send movie ID into movie details. Line number 46, movie ID should go into the function in line number 65.
Line number 65. Yeah. Okay. Movie ID.
Line number 46, yeah, fine, fine. Copy that and paste it and yeah. You, so if there's a variable inside a function, that variable should come from somewhere, right? So
Request.
send key request password. Yeah, so this is the same problem that we faced that day. So you have to just manually write request.com password. There's no other option.
Request.
Okay, so
Where, sir?
So in your login form, there's a problem.
Log.
Login form. Go to your login route. Login from route. N.py login form route. Go to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that this is the same problem we faced that day also. So in line number 34, just try to rewrite it manually because this is the
My
same
God.
problem we faced during that day. Okay, so rewrite that request.form manually and also change it, do the same in your HTML code also.
Okay.
That name equal to password should be changed, written manually. Okay,
Is not there
so
any
now
way to fix this other than this?
there is no way because I have faced this problem again and again, and I have never found a way to fix it. Okay, so
Okay.
while
Okay.
you're fixing it, maybe I can continue
Sure.
with
Sure.
the
Yes.
other part. Yeah, so
What was the problem you were mentioning, Saran?
uh, yeah, that the problem is that when you're copying code from HTML into your class Python, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
some invisible characters are there. So there's a
Ah, yeah.
problem.
Okay. New line characters or something which you
Yeah.
said will come.
So
Mm-hmm.
if I go
But sir, most of the code, I guess I have typed.
invisible characters, yeah. So blank text copy paste. So these are the some invisible characters are there that causes some bugs. Invisible character bug.
Okay. Okay.
User.
Yeah, invisible ASCII character. So this is there is this invisible characters are there that causes problem. Sometimes some HTML code has this and it's going to be invisible, and that's why. So even if you write password, it's not going to be the same. It might have this invisible character attached to it, so it there's a mismatch. So that's why it's better to remove the entire line, which line is causing that, and rewrite it. It's a huge problem. Okay, so where was I? Yeah. So clicking. Oh, this is yeah. Clicking on Pulp Fiction. Yeah. So now we have the movie theater relationship, movie ID, and all. I want to add some relationship into this theater, so I will do the same. And since ChatGPT has the context, I will just copy this and go to ChatGPT and paste it. So yeah, these are some dummy relationships over here. I think it's creating one, two. Shawshank has two. Godfather two. Dark Knight three. Pulp Fiction two. Forrest Gump. Okay, yeah, good enough. Just go over here, execute, paste, run. Yeah. What? Oh, okay. So these are just okay. For a second, I got scared. Okay, these are just the variables. Okay. Yeah. So now we have the data over here also. Now see the magic. Now if I hope it's running. Okay, I have to first save it. Yeah. Now if I go over here and movie detail title, now I just say movie dot cu current. Okay, it was current theaters. Copy it and paste it over here. Paste it over here, and hopefully if it's running, yeah, it's running. Now if I let's say Dark Knight, you can see it automatically it just queries the theater that it has three theaters associated with it. Theater 1, Theater 4, Theater 6.
Sir,
I
can
don't
you
have to
show the
query in.
Can you show the user movie detail HTML file once a minute?
Movie detail HTML file. Okay.
Yeah,
HTML, right? Movie detail HTML file. Movie detail HTML file. Yeah.
a minute. Proceed, sir.
So let
Proceed.
me just commit and
Get
push.
data.
Done. Okay. So release day, rating, genre, director. I don't have that much of data for the movie. Might want to create that much. Okay. So what I will do now is I will query each theater and display the theater names. So I will just say percentage for theater in theaters and percentage. So I just have, I think, theater name. Yeah, I just have theater name. I don't have show time. So theater name, and we will just theater name, and I think I had theater name and theater location. Yeah, theater location I had. So I'll just paste that also. I'll just paste it like theater address, not address. It's going to be location. Theater address, theater location. And if I now click on there's a Godfather, you can see Godfather, Inox, movie, Mumbai, India, release date, so these are just dummy things that I am showing you, but you guys can modify it. So depending upon who you want, you can select it, and we will look into how to create a booking system for these movies. But for now, we'll just have it like this. All fiction. So this is what I wanted to show you, that how to create this relational database, and how easy it becomes if you have this relationship thing created.
Sir, show once the user movie detail.
I have committed the code. You can go to the GitHub page and you can see it.
Oh, a second, sir. A second. I will take. Uh,
Hold on. That's why I made it public so that you guys can directly go and copy paste the code from there.
yeah, yeah. You can move in, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So this was how you can create relational databases for your movies, and that's actually pretty much it, because now it's just repetition of what we have done. So this is like everything that is required to build any app. Now you just if you uh, sit and go through all the videos, or the entire code, you just have to permutate and uh, all of the things that has been taught, and you can build any app in the world depending upon the problem statement. Because okay, let's just give you a recap. To nothing new, we don't have to use anything new anymore. It's done. So basically, for example, if you want to host any web page, you create a route. If you want to only get data from that web page, or not just a web page, it can be an API also. For example, it all routes doesn't every route doesn't have to render a template. It can just redirect you to a different web page. For that, if you don't want to render a template again and again, it's better to use class APIs. But I think that's optional, so we will just skip it. Okay. So basically, get so if you want to say something, if you want to post something to the database through a HTML page, uh, you use post. This is the structure to use both get and post in a route. Now, let's say you want you want to send some custom data through the route itself. You use this route variables. Make sure how to create the flow for the route variables is very straightforward. Route variable name here, route variable name inside the function, and then within the function you can use the route variable name as you want. So then creating the relational databases will go creating the relational databases over here. It was the new thing that you learned, and there's nothing new to learn for Mad One. This is enough to get you started with your Mad One project, because this is everything that you need. These are all the tools, all the concepts you need to build your Mad One project. Now it's just going to be repetition and strategically stacking these concepts and this code on top of another to build. For example, now let's say I want to create a search bar. I want to create a search bar over here. Let's say in the dashboard, I want to create a search bar over here. So how will I do it? Any guesses?
Yeah, we
Create a
can.
form, input form, and
Yeah,
then some
Exactly.
with a search
Exactly.
button.
search.
Exactly.
Static
Exactly.
search.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's basically just having a form with just one input. So basically, if I want to, if it's so, it's just repetition. So let's just say user dashboard. I want to create a search bar. I will just I can go to, let's say,
But
home.
I think one thing I found difficult, like in the search bar, what we query is very complex. I got the code from ChatGPT, but it's very complex.
Yeah. ChatGPT will give you search bars are meant to be very complex, but uh, take it up as a challenge and try to build a search bar using only this form. Try to customize it. Try to sit and think how you can use a form to create a search bar. So basically, the basic entire thing is going to be just welcome user. So form form action. Let's just use it as a template. Yeah. So uh, action should be blank. Action should be as a, let's say we will create a route called search, and method will be post, and we'll just have another input type text equal to name equal to search, and this is going to be over here. And if I reload this page, you can see there is a search bar over here. This says logout. No, this is wrong. This is going to be, you can just say go itself also, go, or you can say this
Search. Yeah.
search, or maybe the best is find. Yeah, find is better. So like this, you can create a search bar. Then you can use CSS to increase the length of the search bar. So let's just do that also. I'm just creating the structure of the search bar. You think about the logic, how you can logically create a search bar. For now, I'm just creating the search bar. So user dashboard. Yeah. Okay. User dashboard. But since this is a search bar, user dashboard. Okay, since it's only one input is there. Okay, no. Input that will not work because I have two inputs. Let's say over here, see, I have two inputs. I only want to style this input. I don't want to style the submit button input. That is fine. So I'll just create. I will just this the concept again repeats itself that we learned yesterday about ID and classes. So let's say make it into a search bar. Now it's just about repetition. Now we will not learn anything new. All of the things that we needed. So search bar and we'll.
Do
Hash, hash,
form,
hash,
form
Oh,
hash.
has
sorry.
yes.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. So you have remembered something from the last class. So with not 100%. Let's go with let's say 400 pixels. For now, make it 400 pixels. For now, just try to build a very static website. Later on, you guys, as you advance, you guys can uh, increase. Increase the complexity. So let's just say what I like to do is how I like to style is I click on inspect. I select the element that I want to style, and then I go to style over here. Select style over here, and I can see this is the style selected. Width is selected. This is what we wrote right now. I can just click on it, and now I can just add different things like padding. Padding. I can write 10 px. So it's too much. I can just use the arrow keys to shrink it down. This looks good. 4 pixels looks good. And then yeah, then again click on it. Just play around with it. It takes a little bit of time to get used to it. And let's say I want the border radius, so BORD border the border sorry border dash radius border radius. Let's say I want it to be 2 pixels, 2 pixels maybe. Yeah, this is fine. And I don't like okay, let's just say yeah, I want it circular. And now let's just say I want the border style to change. So BORDER dash style is the border style. So you already have some options. Border dash. You can actually now use the arrow keys to change the border style. So I will just go with border style. Insert no, offset rigid no, solid. I will just say solid. And border. Then this is border color. Border color. And let's say I wanted this looks good, still great, but I think I should increase the pixel size. Sorry, padding. So instead of padding, I can just this add padding all around it, all in the four sides. Let's say if I just want on the left side because the search looks little too close to the edge, so I will just say padding, padding left. So I want to add padding in the left side. Let's say another 2 pixels. Okay, so it overrides the 4 pixels over there. Now I can just say, yeah, this is much better. You can increase the padding on the other sides a little bit. Yeah, this is much better. And now what I can do is I can copy this entire thing, because now if I reload, it will reset. I don't want that. I just copied it and I will just paste it over here. And now if I reload it again, you can see this. Same thing you can do with this find button also. You can okay. Let's say if I don't, you can just play around with it. Find yeah. So clicking find doesn't do anything. Not found. But now yeah, you have a search bar over here. Uh,
I have a question.
yeah.
Whatever we're doing in the styles thing,
hmm
when you're adjusting the border and everything, will it get reflected back in the CSS file or
No,
how
no,
is
no,
that?
no, 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 no. That's what I say. That's what I showed you. That once you reload it, make sure that when you are happy with the style that you created,
Copy
make sure
paste
that
that.
you copy it. Yeah, copy it,
Okay.
because once you reload it, it resets the entire to the default setting.
Okay.
Okay, this is actually just this is how I like to create styles for my website. I just go over here, select the element that I want to style, and play around with the CSS options over here. And when I'm happy with it, I just copy it and paste it in my uh, actual code to make it permanent. Okay, so yeah. That's over there. And now just stay tuned. So we will be meeting again on Monday because uh, we lost 2 days actually. One day I was not there.
Uh, One question I'm having.
Yeah,
In DB, you were saying some difference in relation table and model table.
relationship
What
and
was that?
model table.
Relations and tables.
Yeah.
What was the difference actually in database? You were saying some different.
So basically, when we are using column, it will get rendered in the DB browser. So if you look into the movie over here, if you look over here, you have ID movie, you have ID, you have title, you have poster URL, you have genre, you have ratings over here, but you don't have current theater in your DB
Oh,
browser. I guess
okay.
that this is what you are asking because this is not a column,
Yes,
this
yes,
is a
yes.
relationship. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it.
Yeah. So that is it. That
Sir,
is
can you please,
actually
sir, can you once please
yeah.
help me to the point like search you have done till after going to login and you are able to get those posted and all, and can you help me to reach that point?
Yeah. Sure. So this is to everyone actually. Please revise whatever we have done till now, because from the next two class, it's going to be only repetition of this. Nothing new is required anymore. It's just building on top of this. So just the search bar that I showed, it's just a reuse of where it go. Yeah, the search bar. It's just a reuse of a form, nothing else. Reuse of the CSS concepts, nothing else. Uh, yeah, that's it. Okay. Uh, where are you, man?
Okay, let me remove this first. Well,
Okay, guys, we are done for the day. So if you guys, 14 participants, did Vikant is showing
are you
some.
able to see my screen, sir?
Yeah.
So like I am running this, and I am going here. Oh, not getting in. I changed it once.
Uh, Thank you, sir, and good night.
Yeah, good night. The others can leave. Okay, today's classes. But yeah, Ravi, let's see what.
Thank you.
Yeah, I changed it. Sir, I do
Okay,
it once again.
user email. So, Ravi, one thing is it, guys, everyone, all of the others can please leave.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, I guess everyone else is left, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Haripriya, Chandan Kumar, you guys can leave. There's nothing else here. Okay. Uh, Ravi, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Can you share your screen here? Ravi, is this your first time for like? Are you from a non-coding background?
Yes, sir. I'm from non-coding background.
Or let me tell you some idea about how the VS Code works. So anytime you make a error, so can you just increase the VS Code, VS Code window? So whenever you are making a error, na, VS Code will tell you that you are making an error. So uh, okay, right now you don't have any errors in your code, but whenever you make an error, you will see that the error gets highlighted by underline.
Mm,
So wherever the error is, VS Code will indicate that this line has some error. It will have some underlining under it.
mm,
So right now, just run your code and see if it's working as it's supposed to or not. And you don't have to write python.main.py in the terminal again and again. You can just run it from the play button. Click on login. So it's really important that you have a very clean setup when you are coding.
yeah.
So you have multiple tabs open. Like you can see the same tab, but there are multiple copies of it.
Mm,
Yeah. So this password thing that is you're facing, you just have to go into that login route, rewrite login route. Use something different other than password. Just write pass.
okay.
Just remove everything. Remove the entire. Okay. First of all, why do you have two passwords? You cannot have two variables with different values. You need to you need to create unique. So first of all, line number 24. In line number 24, I can see that it's user password, but you're storing the user email. Line number 20, sorry, it's line number 34.
Okay.
You're storing email in user password.
Oh,
It doesn't make any sense. So when you are though, why are you removing it? You are actually supposed to be storing the email somewhere, na? You just have to rename that user password to user email. This is common sense. That if you want to store email, your variable should indicate that it's storing email.
oh. Like, run it once, sir.
Just password. Okay, now as I mentioned that the password links this password string. It links to the HTML form. So go to the HTML form in your login
Okay.
user login. Yeah. So this name. Why have you put comma? There is no comma in form in input. Remove all the comma. Did you see me use comma in the input fields?
No, sir, but it,
Yeah.
but it was working even with the comma, sir.
See, HTML is a very forgiving language. Even if you make mistakes, it will work.
Yes, sir.
But then you will have bugs.
Correct, correct.
Now rerun your main.py. You already have it open. Why are you opening it again and again from that link? Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yes. Now at least you have something different.
Mm,
Invalid request error. So over here you say mapper movie expand movie theater failed to locate a name. Movie theater is not defined. Name movie theater is not defined. That means the relationship that you created it's not defined in your data movie.html. Go to model.py. Show me your model.py. But, okay, can you do it? Exactly.
This is also correct, I guess. Yes. Correct. Mhm. Movie the theater is not
Movie the theater is not defined. That means movie the wait. Where's your movie theater relationship table? Go down. You haven't created the movie theater relationship table.
Sir, for you, even you had only this many tables.
No. Okay, you open. Okay, you just go open the GitHub. Open GitHub.
Yeah, here.
Open the link that I sent you. Oh yeah, this is the link. Okay, go to main.py, model.py. Open it.
Yeah. See, sir, you also. Okay, this is theater is also there.
See if you miss something, tell me that I haven't copied it. This movie.theater relationship you have to see. So do one thing.
This one I
You
have to copy.
no, this one you already have.
So
Which
what I
table do
miss?
you don't have?
Which one I don't have,
Just
sir?
you compare the two code, and then you tell me which table which code you have to copy. You compare your code, you compare my code, and you see which one is missing.
It's not showing. Yeah.
It's movie theaters. The table, table between movie and theaters. You don't have movie theater table in between.
This one, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So what? Do one thing. Watch the recording and see where you missed. Okay. Watch the recording, copy it, and do it.
I'll do.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Second, a second. Are you free, sir, or you have some other works to do?
Yeah, I actually have to go for my dinner right now.
I also, sir. I missed
Yeah.
my dinner. I
So
didn't go to college for mess.
uh, yeah. So right
Yeah,
now, just uh, watch the video and see what I've done and recreate it. Just but please, this one thing that you are making a mistake again and again. I see is that you are blindly copying and pasting it without understanding what you are copying and pasting. That is the mistake that you are doing.
correct, sir.
Move. Could not initialize target column for foreign key theater ID on movie theater table. Theater has no column ID. So you have create so theater uh, just Ravi, just compare my code and compare your code. You will understand what you are making a mistake. Okay. We will meet in the just for the next. We'll meet on Monday again. Till then,
Yeah,
just
sure, sir.
yeah, yeah. So please don't do that. If you copy and paste code, you will never learn how to write code. You have to understand what you're copying.
Correct.
Okay? You need to understand what you're copying. So coding isn't magic; it's logic. You just have to understand what you're copying. What. what each of the line means, and you will by yourself understand. Okay, this goes here, this goes there. Okay, so we will meet on Friday, Monday again. Then till
Okay.
then, go through the code because all the resources you need, I have covered everything. Now it's just permutation combination of these resources to build your entire app, and that is what we will be doing in the next class. So be prepared with everything, and we'll meet on Monday. Okay,
Okay.
see you then.
It's
Bye, man.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.